Dahl back to Walters. Walters walking in. Shot goal! Shot taken right on. Shot goal! Power play. As here's a shot, another goal. Levi Flatley right there will control the puck. Carlson pass. Here's a shot, another goal. Gimburio again scored. Misdirection, and it went through the goalie's name. It's in. Here comes Carlson. Oh, nice drop pass. Walking in is Bardovich. Oh, man, the Wolverines are on a roll here in the third period. And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center for high school hockey on this very, very cold Tuesday night. Hello again, everyone, along with the Rockridge media staff and also one of our own personnel, Donna, on the main camera. I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play tonight. It'll be Rockridge and Cloquet Esco Carleton, and it should be a dandy. We've got a nice crowd making their way in. These are two very, very hot teams on the season. Rockridge comes in 15-3-1, while CEC is 14-3 on the season. Head coach Matt Niskanen's team has not lost since December 13th. They lost right here on their home ice to Little Falls, and they have gone 11 wins, no losses, and 1 tied. In fact, they have won 9 games in a row. While CEC head coach is Shea Walters, they started the season with 10 wins and no losses, and now they have lost 2 of their last 3 games. We've got 5 comparative scores between these two teams. Both teams played Proctor, and both teams beat Proctor. Both teams played St. Cloud Cathedral. Both were victorious. Both teams were victorious against Superior and also against Luke Marshall. The only difference was CEC lost on a Saturday game outdoors to Sartell 2-1, while Rockridge on that Friday night beat the Sabres by a score of 3-0. Some of the notable wins for these teams: CEC defeated Hibbing this year 8-5. They defeated East Grand Forks by a score of 4-3, and they beat Matamida, state-ranked Matamida, by a score of 3-2. Notable victories or notable games so far for Rockridge: they tied Rogers 3-3 on a Saturday. Rogers is currently ranked number 4 in AA. They defeated Hermantown at Hermantown 1-0 in overtime, and they were victorious over state-ranked Delano by a score of 4-3. So a lot of comparative scores. I'm expecting a very, very entertaining hockey game this evening here in Virginia, and we're happy to have you viewing it on WasabiCommunityTV.com. Let's take a look now at the lines for, first of all, for CEC, Shea Walters. He's going to go, his first line is going to have Grady Knutson with Bobby Thornton and Nico Gentilini. A second line tonight will have Connor Sullivan with Lucas Gentilini and Jordan Sewell. The third line will have Leo Luensi with Alex Johnson and Preston Strang. They're going to start Jamison Helverson in the nets tonight, and Jameis Helverson has 5 wins and no losses on the season, 1.94 goals against, and a 92% saves. On defense, they'll go with Carson Young, and he is a good one. I'm expecting him to sign and play at a D1 school next year. Hudson Snarud will be his mate. The second defense will have Bram Snesrud with Cole Painovich, and the third set on defense will have Jace Lane with Madik Kaiser. For the Wolverines tonight, first line will have Cass Carlson with Colton Bialke and Grady Dimberio. Second line, Ethan Jacobson with Levi Flatley and Zach Norberg. The third line tonight, Landon Matheson will center Jackson Bardovich and Kel Scott. And if they should go to a fourth line, they do have Grant Dimberio centering. They're going to have Rory Scuffy on one side, and Coach Niskanen wasn't sure who he's going to have on the left side. Wyatt Jonason will start in the nets, and Wyatt has been awful well playing at a very high level this year. He's 10 wins, no losses, and 1 tie, 1.77, and he's got a 93-point save. So, boy, I'll tell you, that is awful good goaltending for the junior goaltending. On defense, it'll be Derek Dahl and Aiden Rabideau, Tyler Forsberg with Easton Walters, and Jacob Coombe and Wyatt Frederick. That's a look at the lines. Introducing the starting lineups right now. Taking a look at some of the scores from last night. Rogers over Duluth East by a score of 9-1, and Hibbing in overtime beat Duluth Marshall by a score of 3-2. Some games on tap for tonight. Moorhead is in Rochester, in Roseville, that is. Hibbing is playing in International Falls. You've got Proctor at Ely and Hermantown across the bridge playing against Superior. As far as Rockridge sports is concerned, the girls hockey team is playing in Cloquet tonight. The Swimmers are at Mesabi East. The girls were supposed to play Duluth-Dentville tonight, but Duluth canceled school, so that game has been rescheduled. And boys basketball is playing at Hibbing tonight. Some of the upcoming events at Rockridge High School. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for both of these teams. Rockridge will have one more home game after tonight. It'll be next Tuesday night. They will host Hibbing, and then their final 4 games are on the road. Well, we'll pause now with the playing of our national anthem from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center in Virginia. Okay, here we go. We're just about set for high school hockey on this cold Tuesday night at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center in Virginia. It'll be CEC and Rockridge. Well, before the game, I went down to the locker room. I happened to talk with head coach Matt Niskanen and try to find out a little bit about the team. And he said, well, the sicknesses are still going through and we have to make some changes. And I noticed one change tonight that was made. Centering Bardavage and Scott is Johnny Westby, and he's homesick tonight. So, Johnny, I hope you can get well and get ready because we've got a big one coming next Tuesday night against the Hibbing Blue Jackets. So, Rockridge will be playing without number 21 tonight, Johnny Westby. He'll be home watching, and I'm sure he's hoping that his team can pull one out tonight. Rockridge will go from our left to right. There's a good look at the Lumberjacks. They are in their road purple, white helmets, black breezers, while the Wolverines are in their home whites, black breezers, black helmets. High school hockey Tuesday night style. It'll be Knutson and Carlson. Two very good first lines for these two teams. Thornton will control the puck. He'll drop it back to Carson Young. He'll get it up to Thornton and he dumps it in. Jonason will just drop it off for Dahl. Aaron pass, though. It'll be stayed in by Carson Young. Wolverines trying to get it out of the zone. Rings around the boards. DeBeer gets it up to Carlson, or check that, Bielke. He'll dump it in. He'll go in behind Halverson. He'll shoot along the wall. DeBeer will try to stop it, but Bobby Thornton will come away with it. He got it up to Carson Young, and a shot was taken by Grady Knutson. First shot of the hockey game. And the puck gets flipped up and out of play. Boy, nice crowd. More and more people making their way in. 15-3-1 Rockridge, 14-3 Cloquet Esco Carleton. Wolverines now will go with their second line. Jacobson, Flatley, and Norberg. Second line, Sullivan, Gentilini, and Sewell for CEC, that is. Norberg will dump it in. Halverson will just drop it off for Snesrud. And we have a whistle. And the play will come outside the blue line. Jace Friedli, one of the officials, and Bobby Zolke. And the linesman tonight is Dakota Anderson. So we got a nice crew working tonight's game. This is Tyler Forsberg. He'll put it into the zone. Gets it in real deep. And coming away with it is Connor Sullivan. Off to Lucas Gentilini. Should remind people the Gentilini brothers are sons of Donnie Gentilini, who was a graduate of Virginia High School. And I wonder if his mother is here tonight. I wonder if Donnie's mother is here today. Usually when I go to Cloquet to do a game, she's right there in the stands, and I usually have a chance to talk with her. Landon Matheson now will come out to take the draw against Leo Lewinsky. It's kept in, shot right on, and Halverson will glove it. Just underway. We've played 1 minute and 17 seconds of our hockey game. Coming into the zone, the puck was taken away nicely by Coombe. Walter, here's an errant pass. This is Nico Gentilini. He'll drop it back to the point. Nico again with the puck. Carlson bumps him off, and Bialke tries to clear it out. It'll be kept in. Puck is loose right out in front. There's a shot taken. Jonason is down. Coming away with it now is Grady Knutson. Back to Carson Young. His shot was just wide. And the Wolverines will clear it out. In center ice. Comes back into the Wolverine zone where it's controlled by Easton Walters. He gets it up to Grady Dimberio. He gets turned back at his own blue line. Dimberio, leading scorer for the Wolverines, gets it in. Hudson Snesrud now bumped him off the play. Cross ice pass, Grady Knutson of CEC into the zone. Cross ice says, here's Carson Young, and a shot and a big save by goaltender Jonason. Now Dahl. It's up to Bialke. He gets knocked down. Coming away with the puck is Dimberio. He'll fire it in. Check that. That was Carlson. He fires it in. You're going to see number 5 on the ice quite a bit. Carson Young, he'll play, I'll bet you, he'll play about 80% of the time. He's just an outstanding defensive man. I've watched him now for 3 years play at CEC. Puck gets fired in. They'll wave off the icing. Junior varsity game went to Rock Ridge today by a score of 4-3. Wolverines will get it out off the stick of Zach Norberg. Back into center ice, and Levi Flatley will just backhand it in. Halverson will glove it. He'll drop it off for Kaiser. Wolverines will keep it in. The puck goes right on. Halverson with a save. And now it's fired around the boards. Puck will be picked up by Lucas Gentilini. Quickly it's put back in. Jace Lane will control it for CEC. Into center ice, they try to get to Lewinsky. Here come the Wolverines back. Here comes Cal Scott back. Scott's shot was just wide. Rings around the boards. Here's a centering pass. Nobody there. And after it will be Sewell, and he'll get it out into center ice. He'll dump it in. It's control. Pass was just wide. It's going to go length the ice. Halverson now will just drop it off for Graham Snesrud. Coming back is Luency. Tries to tee it up, and now the Wolverines, they nearly had a 2-on-1 break. Comes Cal Scott back, and it's tipped away nicely by Cole Painovich. Cole is a junior this year. He's played now for a couple years. His older brother Dane graduated, I think, a year or two ago. This is Cole Painovich. Headmans a pass up to Cardula, and they'll put it in. No icing. It's grabbed by Walters. Coming up on 12 minutes to go in our opening period. No score in our hockey game. Shots are 2-1 in favor of CEC. Carlson tried to get it up to Dimberio. Now Grady, here's a pass off. Coming in was Bielke, and a nice defensive play by Carson Young. Now off a skate. It's grabbed by Dimberio. Tough angle shot, and a big save by Halverson. Wolverines with a good chance, and now coming back, RCEC. This is Knutson. He'll get it back to the point where it's kept in by Hudson Snesrud. Off his stick, into center ice, right in front of the players' bench. And now Carlson will control it for the Wolverines. Got Dimberio. Tried to go to Dimberio and was off Carson Young's skate. Not going to go around that big guy. He's a tough defensive man. Wolverines cannot keep it in. They'll have to get onside. Now it's dumped all the way back in Rockridge end where Easton Walters will control it. 11 minutes to go in our opening period. No score before a big crowd tonight here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Gentilini will give it over to Kaiser. Shot goes towards the net. Nice play by Walters in front. Back to the point. It jumps out over the blue line. And now they'll have to reset CEC. Gentilini will give it back to Kaiser, and he'll put it in. Jonason, who's been playing just outstanding in the nets. Flatley has it poke checked away. Loose puck now is grabbed by Sullivan. He'll bring it in for CEC on his backhand. Being hounded by a couple of Wolverines. Back to the point. Painovich's shot hit some traffic up in front. Painovich will control it. And it's dumped into the offensive zone for CEC and quickly fired out. Pass comes up to Scott. Off his stick. Loose puck by Sewell. He'll get a pass back. Gets it up to Lucas Gentilini. His shot was right on. Glove save by Wyatt Jonason. There's a good look at Wyatt. Junior goaltender, 10 wins, no losses, and 1 tie on the season. He's played awful well this year. He came from nowhere. I think he may have gotten into 1 game last year. My memory is correct. Puck is loose. Scott will grab it on the left circle. Tries to get it out. He does finally get it out. It's grabbed by Lewinsky. Put into the Wolverine zone once again. Rabideau tries to go over to Dahl. Nice spin move by Dahl and behind his net. Come the Wolverines, a breakout up to Scott, and it was off his stick. And Painovich will just put it back in the Wolverine zone. Fired in where Derek Dahl will pick it up, coming up on 9 minutes to go in our opening period. This puck is picked up by Bobby Thornton. Oh, nice play by Aiden Rabideau. Bobby Thornton was one of the leading scorers a year ago for CEC. Boy, it looked like almost extra man on. Here's the shot, goes right on. Halverson is down. Pretty close there at the Rockridge bench. It looked like Carlson maybe had touched the puck before another player had gotten off the ice, and that's what the discussion is right now at the CEC bench. But Bobby Zalke took care of it. He explained it to Shea Walters. Center pass, oh boy, it was off a skate. of Bielke, and Halverson makes a save. Here's Bielke right on, and a shot and a save is made. Again, Bielke with some good offensive surge there, and now an offside is called at the blue line. We'll have a face-off just outside the Wolverines blue line with 8:26 to go, so we're 4 seconds under the halfway point of our opening period. Both teams are scoring 4.53 goals a game. Rockridge defensively 2.47, while CEC is 1.65. Rockridge with 87 goals on the season, and CEC has 77 goals on the season. Puck is fired along the boards. Dimberio will clear it out. Young will pick it up, and he'll fire it into the Wolverine zone. Forsberg will get there just ahead of Nico Gentilini. Pass a little bit too far for Grady Dimberio. Carson Young after it. He'll leave it now, and Bielke is there. Wolverines battling, and this is Grady Knutson. Long pass up for Nico Gentilini. He'll bring it into the offensive zone. Drops it back. Here's Thornton's shot, was wide. And now Dimberio will try to clear it out. It'll be kept in though. I guess it will be kept in by Knutson. Thornton's shot right towards the net. Puck is loose in front, and there is Jonason covering it up and getting a face-off. We'll watch on this replay. Puck was loose right in front. Rabler trying to control it in the corner. Coming away with it is Ethan Jacobson, one of the seniors that was honored tonight. One more home game for these seniors. As far as regular season is concerned, I'm sure the Wolverines will have a home playoff game. There's some bodies being knocked around. This puck now is picked up by Lucas Gentilini, and he'll fire it in. And behind the Rockridge net, where it's grabbed by Aiton Rabideau. Puck was deflected. Here's a shot, tough angle shot. Deflected. That was Sullivan who put it. The man in front that deflected it. And so far no damage is done, as the Wolverines and the Lumberjacks are scoreless here with 6:35 to play in our opening period. Puck is shot along the wall, and it's cleared out. Nope, check that. It's kept in by Cole Painovich. Puck is in this corner where I really don't have a good view. Battling for it. We'll wait to see what happens, if it comes out or not. Finally, the puck is loose. Now it's kept by Lane over on the far side. Let's go over Risker, just wide of the mark. Norberger's after it, but it's kept in by Painovich. Right now, CEC controlling the puck in the Wolverine zone, and now Levi Flatley will come out. It was poke checked away from him. He tried to split a couple defense. Wolverines now keep it in, and finally the loose puck is grabbed by Johnson. He gives it off to Lewinsky. Johnson again controlling his shot. Deflected by Jonason over to the far side. And the Wolverines will just tip it out of the zone. That was Matheson who tipped it out. This puck is grabbed now by Scott. He'll backhand it in. After it is Hudson Snesrud in behind his net. Carson Young will grab it. Snesrud will flick it out. Walters back in his own end. Shoots it towards the blue line. Loose puck now is picked up. Coming in, that's Matheson. Tough angle shot. Wolverines keep it in on the far side, and now Young will come away with it. He gets the puck up. Coming in is Nico Gentilini. Cross ice for Thornton. Right on! And a big save. Oh, man, it was off a skate. We're going to watch this one once again, too, as they come in. And that's a big save by Jonason. Wolverines have only been able to put 3 shots so far on Halverson in that CEC net, while the Lumberjacks have had 6 so far at Jonassen. Now Carlson coming back. He tried to go around Young, and that's almost impossible. And we've got a high stick call, so the face-off will come into the Wolverine zone. Wolverines called for the high stick. Well, we're finally going to get a break in the weather tomorrow and the next day, and it's been really, really cold. Bialke gets it back to Carlson. He tried to go around Hudson Snesrud. Bialke battling. He'll go down. Here's Carlson walking in a shot. Deflected just to this near side. Forsberg will keep in. Try to give it to Dimberio. Now Carlson in behind. Continues to work hard. Dimberio gets it. Now back to Forsberg. Puts it towards the net. And it's gloved. And it's cleared out of there by Snesrud. Coming in is Nico Gentilini. Gentilini gives it to Young. Young now skates back near the blue line. Cross ice pass. Nice play by Dimberio. Here they come, 2-on-1. Dimberio with Carlson. Carlson walking and goal! So Carlson will score his 18th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 Rockridge. Dimberio and Bialke with the assists. So it's 1-0 Wolverines with 3.5 minutes to play here in our opening period. And behind the net, comes right to the side of the net. Now loose puck is grabbed by Levi Flatley. Flatley into center ice. Try to get it up to Norberg. Tapped away from him. Coming back is Lucas Gentilini. The shot was just wide. Rings around the boards. Lucas Gentilini will keep it in the zone. Now Norberg will come away with it. Gets it in the center ice. Norberg will go after it once again. He'll put it into the zone. After it is Flatley. Loose puck is grabbed by Sullivan. He'll shoot along the boards to Cole Painovich. Cole, a junior. He has a little trouble with the puck. And now Elsmore and CEC will dump it in, and we'll have an icing called on the Lumberjacks. So they'll bring the face-off all the way back. .247 to play in our opening period, 1-0 for Rockridge. Back to the point, Dahl with a shot. And behind the net where Young will control it, shoots it along the wall. Picked up by Cardula. Cross ice, get it over to Elsmore, he'll bring it in. Puck was deflected away from the slot area. Now coming away with it was Rabideau. Puck is loose once again, and Cardula coming back. He shoots it to this far side. They try to hit Elsmore. Elsmore controlling it, high slot area. Elsmore's shot. I think Jonassen got a piece of it, or it was deflected wide. Now Hudson Snesrud will put it in for CEC. Rabideau's pass is intercepted. Shot taken, it's just wide. Into that corner, shoots it along to the far side. Keeping it in will be Elsmore. Now loose puck is picked up by Kaz Carlson. He gets knocked off the play. And Cole Painovich try to come in the zone. Carlson will pick it up once again. Carlson at the blue line. Runs into the official. Bialke battle for it. Here comes Colton Bialke. Nice move. Bialke now on his backhand. He could not tee it up. Passes right to the slot area. It's grabbed by Elsmore. Gets it up to Cardula. And they'll dump it into the Wolverine zone. Walters in behind his net. Cross ice stretch pass. They get it up to Dimberio. Off the skate, back into the Wolverine zone. Puck is sitting at the blue line. Now it's picked up by Bialke. Gets it up to Dimberio. Here comes Grady in the zone. Dimberio drops it back for Walters. That does not click, and coming back is Bobby Thornton for CEC. Here comes Thornton. He'll give it to Gentilini. Nico Gentilini. Here's a shot taken. Tough angle and a big save on a hard shot by Grady Knutson. Well, I said Knutson. Actually, it was Hudson Snesrud. Into our final 45 seconds of the opening period. Wolverines with a 1-0 lead. Flatley tries to get up to Norberg. That does not work. Walters back in his own end. Cross ice for Dahl, that is. He'll put it in, and we'll have icing called on the Wolverines. Again, the scoring at 13-16. Kaz Carlson is 18th. Dimberio and Bialke with the assists. They drop the puck. It's controlled by Dahl. He'll give it to Walters. Up to Dimberio into center ice. Picked up by Knutson. Cross ice goes out over the blue line. Snesrud now will get turned back and go back into his own end. In center ice is Gentilini. He'll bring it in the zone. Dahl will try to control it, and our clock is going to run on first period. And a very entertaining first period from Virginia on this Tuesday night. 1-0 in favor of Rockridge. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll recap the statistics, show you the scoring play, and then let you roam through the audience. And we'll do that right after this.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabik, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, they really look after you. Feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as, getting the education that, you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they've made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that more one-on-one type learning, it's definitely, you get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth in Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start.
Here's another goal. Levi Flatley right there will control the puck. Carlson passing. In. Here comes Carlson. Nice drop pass. Walking in is Marnovich. Oh, man, the Wolverines are on a roll here in the third period. And welcome back to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. We've played one period of hockey, and it's 1-0 for Rock Ridge. No penalties in that first period. And saves. Halverson had 7 for CEC, and Jonas had 4 for Rock Ridge. The only goal, and let's see if we got a highlight or two, the only goal that was scored was by Cass Carlson, his 18th goal at 13:16 of the period. Hey, you got that highlight? Aren't you listening to me? Again, it was Carlson scoring his 18th goal, Dimberio and Bialki with the assist. Both teams have returned to the ice. CEC will now go from our left to right. Again, the schedule for tonight in other boys hockey: Proctor's at Ely, Moorhead at Roseau, Hibbing at I Falls, Hermantown at Superior. Rock Ridge sports tonight. The girls hockey are playing in Cloquet. The Swimmers are at Massabi's. The girls' basketball game postponed. They're supposed to play Duluth Denfeld, postponed because the Duluth schools were canceled today. And the Rockridge boys are playing in Hibbing tonight. All set for our second period. 1-0 Wolverines. Carlson and Knutson in the center. Thornton will bring it in for CEC. Kept in at the blue line by Young. His shot was deflected off a skate. Gentilini controls it, shoots it along the back wall where Walters will shoot it up the wall. Walters gets the pass back. He'll give it to Dahl. It's a long stretch pass, and this is going to be icing called on the Wolverines. So they'll bring the face-off back into the Rockridge zone. This time it'll be Thornton taking the draw against Carlson. Carlson wins the draw for the Wolverines to Dahl. Denberry will try to hit Bialke. This will be icing again, and we'll have another face-off. That only took 9 seconds. And we'll have another face-off. CEC now will change up. They'll bring out Sullivan, Lucas Gentilini, and Sewell. Coach Niskin will go with his Carlson, Bialke, Denberry group. Carlson again wins the draw. Now Denberry carried in center ice. He'll give it to Carlson. Carlson tries to go around the defense, comes back to the blue line. Cross ice a little bit behind Walters. Walters cannot keep it in. Jumps out over the blue line. After it was Sewell. So we'll have a face-off in the CEC zone. Jacobson will come in to take the draw. And now Coach Walters will go back with his top line. It'll be Knutson controlling it. Shot was just wide. Kept in by Norberg. And here's a pass up for Thornton. And a nice defensive play by Rabideau. Wolverines, it'll be kept in though by CEC. Gentilini try to go around Rabideau. Tough angle pass right out front. And Dahl with a nice play. He knocked down Knutson. Behind the net. Big check by Gentilini. It's cleared. Now CEC will have to get onside. They do, so battling right near the blue line. Thornton will dump it in real deep. He'll turn and go to the bench as CEC will change up that line. Right to the slot area. Puck is loose. Coming away with the puck is Dahl. He just dumps it in. He'll head to the bench as Rockridge now will change up some of their personnel. It'll be kept in by Matheson. Cole Painovich. He'll give it to Hudson Snesrud. Nico Gentilini. Here's a long pass. Coming in the zone is his brother Lucas Gentilini. His shot goes right on. Jonason with the save. Puck is shot all the way down, and Halverson will just clear it away as Bardovich was looking for a rebound. Comes Gentilini back. This is Lucas. He takes a big check from Walters. Gentilini again takes another check from Walters. Pass pass comes up to Matheson. Landon in the zone, puts a shot right on. Halverson will steer it up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage and another face-off. We've played almost 3 minutes of the second period. Wolverines with a 1-0 lead. That first line getting the goal, all three were involved, Carlson, DiBerio, and Bialke. This goal, oh boy, almost taken away there. Puck is in center ice, and now it comes into the Wolverine zone. The puck is loose. This is Johnson coming in. His shot goes right on. Jonasson with a save, and Jonasson makes a save on Johnson with a couple of chances there for the Lumberjacks. Now Leo Lewinsky will take the draw against Cass Carlson. Wolverines now going with their first line against the CEC third line. Oh, shot goes right on John for save. Here's a shot taken by Johnson. Hits some traffic in front. Kept in by Young. Rings around the boards. Coombe now will get it. He'll get it up to Bialke. Cross ice pass for DiBerio. Gives it to Carlson off his stick. And it's just fire to go all the way down, right on. Jonasson will have to make the save. Now Coombe coming back. And it's fired in. Puck is loose near the blue line. Knutson off to Gentilini. Here comes Gentilini in. Goes down. Here comes our first penalty. It's going to be on Derek Dahl for tripping. And now CEC will go on the power play. 35.2% on the power play for CEC. Penalty kill for Rockridge is 82.8. So goaltender Jonasson now will be tested with a very, very skilled and powerful power play unit. Jacobson wins the draw. Comes back to Young. To Thornton, and it jumps out of the blue line. Snesrud, long pass up to Thornton. He'll put it in where it's grabbed by Walters, and Walters will just clear it out. Now loose puck is picked up. Here comes Norberg in. His shot right on, and Halverson with a save. Boy, we've seen that happen so many times with number 23. And of course, if number 21 was out there, we'd see him also doing a lot of that. Those two are really very strong on that penalty kill for the Wolverines. Coming in the zone, tough angle shot taken by Sullivan. Brings out and all the way down. Just over a minute to go on this power play. Just over 12 minutes to go in the period. Wolverines so far have done a great job on this penalty kill. After it is Lucas Gentilini, and Carlson will just clear it out. Now the Wolverines will change up some of their penalty kill. Norberg comes back on the ice along with Jacobson. Coming in is Nico Gentilini. High slot area, drops it back. Thornton, Gentilini again in behind the net. Looks for Knutson in front. Cleared away from that slot area, and it's out of the blue line. Rings around the boards. That'll be kept in by Carlson. Carried back to the point. Here's a shot from Thornton and a big save by Jonason. And now both teams are at full strength. Coming in, here comes Gentilini. Pass off for Knutson and a big save. Check channel 5, it must be off the air. Rings around the boards. Both teams now playing at full strength. Here comes Bialke back. His shot and a glove save by Halverson. It would have been wide anyways. Bringing it into the zone was Johnson. In behind the net, Kumna shoots it back to the other side. Wolverines get it out. Into the attacking zone with Scott. Now Bardovich's shot deflected over into the far corner. Right to the slot area. The puck is still loose. And now it's grabbed by Forsberg. Here's a long stretch pass up to Bardovich. Off his skate. It goes right on Jameson. Boy, almost a miscue as Bardovich now will control it. He'll get it in deep. Rings around to the backside where it's picked up by Young. He'll get it up to Strang and he puts it into the Wolverine zone once again. Now behind the net, that was Snezru who shoots it along the boards. Coming in is Sewell. Goes around Dahl right to the goalie. And it jumps out over the blue line. Snezru will give it to Painovich. It comes in once again. This is Sewell trying to control it towards the net. Cleared away from that slot area. CEC putting all kinds of pressure on. He's got the Wolverines back on their heels right now. And finally it's out of the zone. It's picked up by Flatley. Here comes Flatley in the zone. He's got Jacobson. The shot goes right in. Jacobson with a rebound. Puck is loose. And it goes to this near corner. Boy, nice chance at that. Here's another tough angle shot. It's grabbed by Flatley once again. He'll dump it in behind. Jacobson after it. Lucas Gentilini will get there first. Now Norberg works hard, a pass in behind. This is Flatley with a tough angle. Goal! It's in! Somehow it goes in. Flatley scores for the Wolverines. Norberg makes that play. Flatley gets the goal, and Rockridge has a 2-0 lead. That goal comes 8 minutes and 45 seconds into period number 2. We'll get the official scoring. It'll be sent to us shortly, but Norberg should get one of the assists for sure. Flatley gets the goal. It's 2-0 Rock Ridge. Norberg and Walters with the assist. So it's 2-0 Rock Ridge. Now coming in is Bialke. Snezrud is all over him. Bialke tries to get it back to the point to Forsberg, and it's taken away by Gentilini. Cross ice, try to hit Thornton. Puck is right at the blue line. Now it's grabbed by Rabideau. Intercepted by Gentilini. Here comes Nico Gentilini on his backhand, and the shot goes right towards the net, and Jonason will just cover up. And 14 seconds to go in our second period. 2-0 Rock Ridge. Carlson in the first period, Flatley here in the second. Here's a quick shot. Hit a lot of traffic in front. Now Coombe will try to grab the puck. He'll go in behind the net. He'll give it to Walters. Up to Scott. He tried to hit Bardovich. Intercepting it was Lewinsky. Scott in center ice for the Wolverines. Carrying into the zone. He drops it back. Try to hit Matheson off his skate. And it's cleared out of the zone. Racing for it is Sewell, but getting there first is Coombe. He has some trouble with it. Taken away to Lewinsky with it. Gets it back to Painovich. The pass to the slot area. Deflected away. Lucas Gentilini, nice move. His shot. Hit something in front. Oh, big save! Jonason again with a huge save. He's faced 15 shots so far, and he's made all 15 saves with 6 minutes to go in our second period. Wolverines will just clear it. It'll be icing called on Rock Ridge. That's a good icing. They'll be able to change up all 5 of their skaters. Jacobson, Norberg, and Flatley will come out. CEC will counter with Thornton, Knutson, and Nico Gentilini. Norberg clears it out. Flatley now tips it into the zone. Hudson Snezrud got a pass up. Now here comes Jacobson back. Ethan Jacobson with a shot deflected off Young, and it goes up into the crowd. Or check that. Well, I guess it did hit the netting and came back out. CEC Friday night will host Bemidji. Then next Tuesday they'll host Deadfield before they'll have a huge game on Thursday the 30th. They will be playing in Hermantown. Rock Ridge with a huge game on the 30th likewise. They'll be over at Yanmar Arena in Grand Rapids for a showdown with the Thunderhawks. That game could be for the #1 seed in 7AA. Here comes Thornton back for CEC. Try to get it to Knutson. Knutson continues to work hard. Then he takes a check. Forsberg will shoot it up the boards. And it's just fired out. And the Wolverines will get another face-off on the icing call. Back to the point. Painovich's shot. Lots of bodies in front, and it's cleared away from the slot by Rabideau. And behind, that's Cardula. Comes back to the point. Kept in by Brahmstesgard. Coming back is Diberio on his backhand. Gets it back towards the point. Coombe working to keep it in the zone. Carlson coming in and digging right in front of our telecast area. Here is Carlson giving DeBuriel a goal. .33 is the time of the third goal for the Wolverines. Coombe and Carlson will get the assists. And Rockridge has a 3-0 lead. Carlson goes in after it, and Young goes down. Now Young again comes away with it. He shoots a pass, try to get it up to Sewell. A little bit too far for him, although Sewell now runs it down. Try to go back to Young, and the Wolverines are coming back. Gabriel gets it up to Bielke. He gets crunched into the wall by Snesrud. And after it is Sullivan. Comes Connor Sullivan out of his own end. Pass up to Jordan Sewell. Here's a shot taken, a lot of traffic again in front, and the Wolverines again will just clear it. This time it's going to go right on. So Halverson will make a save. Here comes walking in is Matheson. Matheson's shot was just wide. May have held on to the puck just a fraction too long. He had the goaltender out of position, and now we've got a whistle. I think offside is going to be called. Official coming over to talk to Coach Walters. Here come the Wolverines back, and Matheson gets pulled down. Here comes a penalty. This will be the first CEC penalty of the game. Again, to let our viewers know, Channel 5 is off, but we'll try to get things fixed as soon as we possibly can here in between periods. Rockridge will go on the power play for the next 2 minutes, and we've got 2:05 remaining in the period. Scores on a power play. And the Wolverines have a 4-0 lead over CEC. Bardovich will get the assist. Wolverines with 3 goals in this period. They have a 4-0 lead. Now Jacobson will backhand it in. Seconds to go in our period, and Wolverines now will come away from the side of the net. Kept in by Snesrud at the point. Boy, it came off that corner wall. Real funny that time. Picked up by Flatley, and he just gets hammered into the wall by Sullivan. Now Young in behind his own net. Long stretch pass. Nice play, and then Carlson will put it in. Forsberg was the Wolverine that made the play right in center ice. Final minute of the period. Coming in is Jordan Sewell. Hands cleared away. Now we got a penalty coming. It's like it's a Wolverine penalty. It's going to be called on Matheson for tripping. And CEC will go on the power play. 51.4 remaining in the period. A great period for the Wolverines. Flatley, DeBerio, and Scott with the goals. Carlson scored the goal in the first period. Comes back to the point. Young's blast deflected wide. Snesrud will keep it in. Goes to in behind Knutson. Now Gentilini. Nico goes down. Carlson clears it up the wall. Back at the point. Young will keep it in for CEC. Comes back to Young and it jumps out over the blue line. Now Snesrud will give it to Thornton. Here's Thornton, high slot area. Back to Gentilini, tapped away from him. Snesrud tries to go to Thornton on this side. Thornton try to hit Gentilini. 6 seconds to go in our period. Back to Young. Young puts a wrister right on and a save made. Now I'm not sure why the red light came on, why the goal light came on. And that's the end of the period. They just had to drop the puck, and we have played 2 periods of hockey. Rock Ridge with a 4-0 lead as we head to the locker room, and our final 17 minutes will be coming up shortly. We'll take a break. We'll try to fix our television station, and we'll have more high school hockey coming up shortly.
They do their thing. you do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabik, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, they really look after you. You feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just like the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as, gain the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they've made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit I know is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that one-on-one type learning, it's definitely you get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth and Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start.
They do.
Here's a shot, another goal. Levi Flatley right there will control the puck. Carlson pass. Here's a shot. Here comes Carlson. Nice drop pass. Walking in is Bardovich. Oh, man, the Wolverines are on a roll here in the third period. Okay, as you're watching some of our replays now, just to recap the scoring so far to this point in the hockey game. At 13-16 in the first period, Cass Carlson scored. DiBirio and Bialki got the assist. We moved to the second period at 8:45. It was Flatley getting a goal. Norberg and Walters getting assists to make it 2-0. And then at 12:33, it was DiBirio scoring. Carlson and Kuhn with the assist. And then finally, rounding out the scoring in the second period, a power play at 15:05, Cal Scott from Jackson Bardovich to make our score 4-0. Penalties so far, CEC with 2 penalties with 4 minutes. Rockridge has 1 penalty for 2 minutes in the hockey game. Halverson in the nets has made 9 saves so far for CEC. He had 7 in the first and 2 in the second. And Wyatt Jonason with 16 saves on 16 shots. He had 4 in the first period, and he added 12 more in that second period. One more period of hockey action on this cold Tuesday night, and we have one more broadcast coming your way. It'll be next Tuesday night. We will have the game with the Hibbing Blue Jackets coming to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. CEC on Friday night will travel to, or will host Bemidji, and then on Tuesday the 28th, they will host Duluth-Denfeld. Looking at some of the state rankings, the rankings from the past week, Moorhead number 1 in AA, Grand Rapids is number 10 in single A, where you have 3 area teams. Hermantown 1, CEC. This CEC team is ranked number 2, and Hibbing is ranked number 5. Both teams have come back out on the ice, and we're about set to start our final period. A great period of hockey for the Wolverines with the 3-bagger. Let's see what adjustments now have been made by Coach Walters and CEC. Should remind our viewers, next Tuesday night, that game will be on the My9 network. It's a 7 o'clock start. There is a girls-boys doubleheader against Hibbing that night. 5 o'clock, the girls will play, and then at 7 o'clock, it'll be the boys' game. I get double duty that night. I'll be down on the PA for the girls, and then I'm up here in the press box for the boys. And it's my understanding we're going to have the Rockridge media students helping us. Once again, that's next Tuesday night. Will be our final telecast of Rockridge hockey, as the Wolverines then will go on the road for their final 4 games of the regular season. Wolverines will go from our left to right, north to south here in Virginia at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Power play time for CEC for just over a minute. Puck is controlled by Jacobson. Now he'll just drop it deep in his own end, where the Wolverines now can use some of the clock, and Walters will just fire at the length of the ice. And we've already used about 15 seconds off the clock. Snesrud will drop it for Young. He'll fire it in, rings around the boards to the far side. Back to the point, Snesrud gives it to Thornton in a circle on that right side. Drops it back for Young. 30 seconds ago on the power play. Snesrud gives it to Thornton. Thornton's high slot area, tapped away nicely by Dahl, and back to the point. Young. Gentilini once again. Goes in behind where Walters will grab it for the Wolverines. Thornton keeps it in. Now Gentilini back to Thornton. 10 seconds ago on the power play. This is Hudson Snesrud. Here's a shot from Young, deflected off Jacobson. Gentilini's shot, saved by goaltender Jonason. Shot from Gentilini off the side of it. Both teams now at full strength. 15:45 to play in our hockey game. Wolverines with a 4-0 lead. It was 1-0 after one, and they added those 3 here, and now it's just fired down the line. It'll be icing called, but that's okay. The Wolverines can bring out their 5 fresh skaters. Likewise for the Lumberjacks. Each team make complete line changes. We're going to mention that Donna Rockla is on our main camera today. She's done a great job filling in for Darwin Aller. Darwin had the Mountain Iron City Council tonight, I believe, scheduled from last night because of the Martin Luther King Day. They changed the meeting to tonight. Now Carlson in behind his own net. Off the boards to Bialke. Cross ice for Dimberio. Here comes Grady into the zone. Going left side to Carlson. Goes right through his skate. Back to the point. Now it's picked up by Sewell. Come the Lumberjacks once again. Cross ice. And come the Wolverines back. Carlson avoids a check. He's got Dimberio. Carlson goes down. Lost his edge there. Comes back up. Takes a check from Sewell. Wolverines keeping it at the blue line, then it jumps out, and now Jacob Coombe will fire it back towards, and Sewell off his glove, and he carries into the zone. He tried to hit Johnson, goes right to Jonason. He'll cover up. And we've got 14:28 to play. Jacobson wins the draw for the Wolverines. Now Walters up the wall. Jacobson coming away with it. He tried to get it up to Norberg. Flatley will put it in for Rockridge. Comes Carson Young through center ice. Up to Bobby Thornton off his stick. Jacobson will grab it and get it out of the zone. Now Zach Norberg poke checked away. Walters will just get it out. Flatley dumps it in. Norberg is after it. Young gets her just ahead of Norberg. Now Hudson Snesrud to Young. Back in center ice we go. Where Derek Dahl will grab it. 13.5 to go in our hockey game. Now Walters back in his own end. Will just skate in behind. Use some of this clock. Up the wall. Gets it up to Scott. And it's fired in by Dahl over the top of the net. CEC will just get it out of the zone. Knutson goes the other side. Now it's grabbed by Bardovich, and he'll just fire it back in for the Wolverines. Right now, Rockridge just content with just keeping the puck in, using that clock. A shot from Coombe deflected up into the crowd. Looks like more people have made their way in tonight. Real nice crowd watching tonight's hockey game, and we've got quite a few viewing tonight on our live stream. Scott battles for the puck. It goes in behind the net where it's grabbed by Kaiser. He'll shoot it along the wall. Giannini shot it up, but it's cleared out. Now Painovich will put it in for CEC. Right at the blue line, kicked back out by Sullivan. Lucas Gentilini will put it in for the Lumberjacks. Coombe in behind his net, off the skate, is still in behind that net. Where Nico Gentilini tried to control it, kept in at the blue line by Painovich towards the slot area. And now the Wolverines, here's a long pass, a little too far for Bardovich. This will be icing on Rockridge. in behind that Wolverine net where it's grabbed by Derek Dahl. Oh boy, intercepted. This is Lewinsky, and his shot goes right on, and Jonason with another save for the Wolverines. Now Snesrud puts it in for CEC. Stretch pass coming in the zone is Carlson. Carlson has backhand. Gets taken into that back wall. He's down. We're going to have a penalty, and Rock Ridge can go on the power play. Looks like it's going to be on Young. I think that's who they're going to call it on. One of the senior captains. Carlson really slow to get up as he took a pretty good hit. Well, they're also going to say a penalty on the Wolverines too. Coincidental minors. Also going off is Biolki. So they'll be skating 4 aside for the next 2 minutes. And they don't come out until the first whistle after 2 minutes. Well, I guess they're going to say 5 on 5. Well, I'm not sure what the official said. He gave a 5 now. Unless he meant there were 5 minutes on each of those players. Coming into the zone is Norberg. A pass off, and a shot was taken by Flatley, and somehow the goaltender Halverson got a save. Now Thornton coming back, and he takes rammed in good by Derek Dahl. Flatley and Thornton were battling for the puck. Zach Norberg comes away with it. He'll just put it in. Wolverines now will change up. Snesrud puts it in. Jonason just drops it off. Forsberg will shoot it up for Scott. It'll be kept in by Lucas Gentilini. Comes back to the point. Snesrud's shot was deflected by Knutson wide. Walters will just clear it out of the zone. It's picked up by Cole Painovich, and he'll put it in for CEC. Under 10 and a half minutes to play in our hockey game. Wolverines with a 4-0 lead. Scott off his stick, coming into the zone was Matheson. He takes the check. Loose puck now is picked up by Bardovich. Right to Matheson, and Halverson will hold on to the puck. Minutes and 14 seconds to play in our hockey game. In behind the net, Wolverines putting on some pressure. Painovich will tie up his man. Wolverines will keep it in after it is Forsberg. Painovich tries to clear it out of the zone. Kept in by Dimberio. Here's a shot, and Halverson will glove and hold on to it. Nine minutes and 50 seconds to go in our hockey game. Back to the point. Snesrud shoots it along the wall. They try to get out. Wolverines will keep the puck in the zone, and now it is flipped up into the air. Forsberg back in his own end. After him was Sewell. This is Carlson. Has some trouble taken away by Lewinsky. And Carlson will get it out of his zone. Now and after it is Strang of CEC. Things have really slowed down a little bit. There's not much of a flow so far here in the final period. It's been a lot of passing and a lot of checking and really not much flow to this third period. Now this puck's picked up by Jacobson. Backhand goal! Ethan Jacobson stole the puck. And with 8:16 to play in our hockey game, the Wolverines have a 5-0 lead over CEC. Unassisted goal for Ethan. And the Wolverines have a 5-0 lead with half the period to go. This puck is picked up by Jacobson. He gets it out. This is Flatley putting it in. After it is Norberg. Halverson will shoot along the boards. And we have a whistle. Got a player down way back behind the play. We'll see if one of our cameras can pick that up. I think it'll be our camera closest to that side. There we go. Is it Forsberg? Nope, it's Walters, number 17. So he'll come to the bench. Nice to have Brad Kern, the trainer. He got out there quickly. Wolverines with a 5-0 lead over Cloquet-Esco Carleton on this Tuesday night. Wolverines on the power play. That's the fourth penalty. Here's Carlson putting right on. A save made by Halverson. And CEC will just fire it out. Rockridge on the power play, 31.6, and on the penalty kill, CEC is 84%. Here comes Cass Carlson back. He'll carry it into the zone, and now he lost control of it. I think the fans wanted another penalty. No call was made. At least that's the way it sounds from the crowd. I missed it. I was looking down and I didn't see exactly what happened. Here comes Scott back. Kell will bring it in. The sophomore comes in. He puts a shot right on. Halverson with a save. Back to the point. Here's Bardovich. Shot was deflected up into the netting. 7:14 to play. 57 seconds on the penalty to Knutson. I think we're going to have a timeout called by Rock Ridge. With 7 minutes and 14 seconds to play in our hockey game. Again, recapping that last goal, it was Ethan Jacobson unassisted at 8:16. Again, recapping all the scoring. Carlson in the first, Flatley, Dimbirio, and Scott in the second, and Jacobson here in the third. Once again, the Wolverines have their final home game next Tuesday night. It'll be against the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Hibbing is currently ranked number 5 in single A hockey. And then they play their final 4 games are on the road, starting on Thursday the 30th at Grand Rapids. Meanwhile, CEC is at home the next 2 games. Friday night, they'll host Bemidji. Tuesday the 28th, they'll host Duluth Enfield. And then they'll have a big one on Thursday the 30th. They will travel to Hermantown. Puck comes back to Bardovich. Try to go to Scott off his stick, but now he regains control of it. This is Bialke. Scott in behind. Bialke will grab it. Get it back to Dimberio. Now Bardovich. This is Carlson. Kept in by Bardovich. Carlson again. 30 seconds, under 30 seconds on a man. The shot goes right towards the net. Carlson coming in. Dimberio walks in. A shot was wide. Carlson will keep it in. Cross ice to Dimberio. Now back to Bardovich. Dimberio again. His shot saved by Halverson. Out of the blue line, and now both teams are skating 5 aside with 6:15 to play in our hockey game. And we have offside called. Coming in the zone is Nico Gentilini. Now the puck is grabbed by Knutson. It was wide. Walters will control it. Gets it up to Norberg. Zach took a whack at it and gets it out into center ice, where it's grabbed by Lewinsky. Now Jacobson up to Norberg. He'll put it in the attacking zone. Just jumped over the stick of Levi Flatley. Brady Knutson coming back. High slot area. He still has the puck. His shot and right on. And again, another save by Wyatt Jonason. And he's been sharp. 21 shots, 21 saves for the junior. Well, as we're wrapping up tonight, I want to thank the Rockridge media staff that helped us tonight. Caden, who has been on the main controls, Caitlin and Hayton, who are on the side cameras, and of course we've got Donna Rockala, who stepped in tonight for Darwin Aller. Done a nice job. .5:22 to play in our hockey game. Rockridge with a 5-0 lead. Looking for their 16th win of the season. Matheson will put it right on. Halverson will save it. And now Carson Young will come away with the puck, the senior, into center ice. This is Snesrud. Gets it up to Sullivan into the zone. Sullivan will try to go back to Lucas Gentilini. Now Scott coming back. Here's a shot by Bardovich. Off Halverson. Sullivan coming into the zone. Right to the slot area, it's cleared. Now walking in is Elsmore. Shot goal! CE CEC gets a goal with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play in our hockey game. 12:35 is the time of the goal. We'll get the official scoring. It was Neil Ellsworth getting the goal and Connor Sullivan with the assist. So it's a 5-1 hockey game. Bialke drops it back to the point. A shot taken, deflected over the top of the net. Shot taken by Jacob Coombe. Tough angle shot by Dahl, another save by Halverson. Here's a shot, goes right on. Halverson with the save with exactly 4 minutes to play. Loose puck is grabbed by Young. Avoids a check off the boards. Try to hit Thornton. A little bit too far for Bobby. Now Young will control it in his own end. To Snesrud. In the middle to Knutson off his stick. Dahl took a whack at it. Bialke now gives it to Carlson. Cass coming into the zone. Here's a shot. Was just deflected. Good defensive play by Johnson. Now Bialke gets it in behind. Try to get it to Carlson. Cass will control it in that corner. Takes a couple bumps. Still works hard. He gives a check. Lost his stick. He'll pick it up now. Pass comes up to Johnson. Cross ice pass. This is Thornton coming into the zone. Pass right in front. And Johnson could not pull the trigger for CEC. Puck is deflected. Goes into the attacking zone off the stick of Colton Bialke. We've got 3 minutes to play. Rockridge with a 5-1 lead over CEC. Puck was almost taken away by Jacobs, and now loose puck was grabbed by Painovich. Comes to this side. Flatley after it. And coming away with it is Knutson. To Thornton. Into the offensive zone. Thornton takes a check, and it's cleared away from the slot area. Cleared out. Here come the Wolverines back. This is Jacobson left side. Jacobson to the top of the key, and he puts it right on. Halverson makes the save. Wolverines will keep it in the zone. Pass goes to Flatley and a big save. Here's a shot from Rabideau. They're going to call coincidental minors on this. Snesrud will go off and Flatley will go off. Flatley with a slash. And then a cross-check was called on Snesrud. CEC with 6 penalties. Rockridge with 5. Check that, 4 tonight. So we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play in this hockey game. Bardovich will battle for it. Tries to get it back to the point, and it's taken away by Young. Cross ice, off the stick of Sewell. Coombe along the backboards. Matheson comes in after it. Shot taken by Sullivan. It was deflected to this near wall. Wolverines, Bardavich will just fire it into the zone. Coming up on our final 90 seconds. Rockridge with a 5-1 lead. This is Young coming away with it. Carrying it into the zone. Young coming right in. Try to center it. Great defense that time by the Wolverines. Things getting a little physical here as getting towards the end of this game. Frustration starting to set in. This is Dimberio. We got to hope that Grady just keeps his cool at the end. He can't afford to take any more major penalties. Loose puck is picked up by Carlson. Just want to get out of this right now. 48 seconds to go. As they whacked Dimberio's stick out of his hands, and no call was made at all. Now Dimberio gets it to Carlson. Puts it right towards the slot area. Big save by Halverson. Under 30 seconds to go. Carlson again gets it back to the point. To Coombe. Puts it towards the net. Hits some traffic. And now it'll be cleared, but not out of the zone. Kept in by Dimberio. Carlson takes a check. Got 10 seconds to go. And the Wolverines are going to win their 16th game of the season. And they're going to go 16-3-1 with a 5-1 victory this evening over Cloquet Esco Carleton. Final shots in the game. Rockridge had 28 shots and CEC had 23 shots. Stay tuned. Our Arrowhead Transit post-game show is coming up very, very shortly. Okay, welcome back as the teams are leaving the ice. Our final score tonight was 5-1. Let's take a final recap of all the scoring. I'll just run it down for you as we're wrapping up from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. The first period, it was Cass Carlson from Dimberio and Bialki. It was 1-0. In the second period, 8:45, Levi Flatley from Norberg and Walters to make it 2-0. 12:33, Grady Dimberio from Carlson and Coombe, 3-0. Then a power play for the Wolverines at 15:05. It was Cal Scott from Bardavich, 4-0 after 2. Third period, 8:16. It was Ethan Jacobson unassisted to make it 5-0. And then finally a goal by Neil Elsmore of CEC. Sullivan got the assist, making our final score 5-1. Saves, Halverson finished with 23 saves in the game, and Jonason finished with 22 for Rockridge. Penalties, CEC had 6 for 12 minutes, Rockridge 4 for 8 minutes. With the victory again, Rockridge now will go to 16-3-1. They'll host Hibbing next Tuesday night. Meanwhile, CEC falls to 14-4. They will host Bemidji on Friday night. Well, that'll do it from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Again, I want to thank Caden, who was on the main controls here, for Caitlin and Hayden on our side cameras, for Donna Rockla, who was on our main camera tonight. I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play. Hope you enjoyed our telecast tonight. Once again, our final score, it was Rockridge 5 and Cloquet Esco Carleton 1. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday night right back here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center.